Our top story now in VK Sasikala, the ousted former chief of Tamil Nadu's ruling AIADMK, who was released from Bengaluru jail in January and was widely expected to challenge for control of the party and the chief minister's post in next month's election, will now stay away from politics and public life. In a letter that has stunned everyone, it was released on Wednesday night. Sasikala, a former confidant of former chief minister J. Jayalalitha, wrote, "I have never been after power or position, even when Jaya was alive. I won't do that after she is dead. I am staying away from politics to ensure continuation of AIADMK's golden rule in Tamil Nadu. I will pray to God and my sister for AIADMK's victory and urge supporters of AIADMK to work together and defeat the DMK. I urge the party cadre to work to keep her legacy going." Now, speaking on reports that
அமைச்சர் ஜெயக்குமார் எங்களை ஒன்றும் நிர்பந்திக்கல, எங்க கூட்டணியில் அங்க வைக்கிற கட்சி அதுல தலையிடாது, கொள்கை வேறு கூட்டணி வேறுன்னு சொல்லியிருக்காரு. அமமுக தலைமையில் அமைகிற கூட்டணியிலால நாங்க திமுகங்கிற தீய சக்தியை தோற்கடிப்போம் சொல்லுவோம்.
Well, let's go across to NDTV Sam Daniel for more on that. And Sam, this is something that has stunned everyone. Sasikala's letter declaring that she's going to stay away from politics.
That's right. Even her cousin, her nephew TTV Dinakaran did not expect this. He says he tried his best convincing her to not do this, but she would not. And he said last night that Sasikala felt this was the right decision to do. This comes almost a month after her return from jail in Bengaluru, Gargi, where she was actually asserting her position by displaying the flag of the AIADMK on her car and saying she will not be intimidated by anyone. This comes in the context of also talks going on between the ruling AIADMK and the BJP, amid speculation that the BJP was trying to bring about a patch-up between these two groups so that the votes will not split in the upcoming elections. And there are two possibilities. Many say one could be Sasikala's own decision because she thought her return would bring back many of her loyalists from the ruling AIADMK. That has not happened, and in the elections it's going to be a divided fight, both AIADMK and the AMMK fighting separately. Second, many say this could also be under pressure from the BJP, which the BJP has denied. Thirdly, many look at this as a kind of a clever strategy by Sasikala to take hold of the party in future after elections. Her game plan could be, many say, if the ruling AIADMK does not manage to win, then the rank and file of the party could actually look up to her to lead the party, saying that it was her absence that led to the defeat of the party, and it will also throw a bad light on the leadership of EPS and OPS at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see how this would pan out. But technically speaking, Sasikala, since she has been convicted in a corruption case, she cannot contest elections for 6 years, and in that sense, she's not going to lose much through this decision. But interestingly, her nephew TTV Dinakaran says that he will go ahead and his party will contest the upcoming elections, which means, although initially it may look like advantage AIADMK since Sasikala has decided to keep away from politics, since her nephew is going to contest polls, the votes of the strong Tevar community of her could actually still get divided. It may not help the AIADMK and the BJP unless in the weeks to come Dinakaran also makes a kind of a U-turn or they bring about a kind of a patch-up between these two groups. At the same time, the BJP Tamil Nadu chief Murugan has welcomed Sasikala's decision, saying that she has the essence of her message is to ensure their common enemy DMK is not allowed to capture power. We'll have to wait and see how this would turn out. But on the ground, it looks like advantage AIADMK, but much would depend on the stand that's going to be taken by her nephew TTV Dinakaran, who has launched his own party, saying that the aim of that party is to redeem AIADMK.
Right, and so Sam, does this mean that the fight in Tamil Nadu gets narrower, or does this still depend on what Dinakaran is now going to do?
Well, Sasikala and Dinakaran, they jointly command a large vote bank from the Tevar community, which is quite strong in southern Tamil Nadu. Again, a key vote bank for AIADMK. So in that sense, unless Dinakaran also makes a U-turn and decides to not contest in polls. This will not make much of a difference because either it's Sasikala or Dinakaran. They command a huge following, and if they're going to contest separately, the AMMK led by Dinakaran is going to still split votes, and this is not going to help the AIDMK.